Hey, here we are live at 6:29. We're about to hit 6:30. I'm going to get started on time, starting at 6:30. Really appreciate everyone that's been logging in and checking out my story and what I got to share. I'll give it a couple seconds for a couple more viewers to hop on. But basically, here's how it's going to go. So I'm going to make it pretty quick, 25 minutes, 30 minutes tops. I'm going to first share our story and how I got started in Beachbody, and then how Jennifer jumped on board with me as well. And then how we've slowly grown this part-time from home, and things that have happened along the way. The team and the people we've become associated with has been pretty powerful. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Beachbody and where the direction and where they've come from and where they're going, and what status is right now. And then I'll share a little bit about what options are, right? So I'll finish it off with just different options of when people become a coach, or if they want to just be a customer and they want to, just need the help and the support from one of us. That's what we're going to be able to. I'm going to share that with you as well. So I'm going to get real quick started here to share my screen. So you're going to see basically the key point keynote presentation in a couple seconds here. It should come up on your screen. Let's see. Okay, cool. So you have it up on your screen. So the other benefit of this Hangout tonight is also for, I'm going to be sharing this with our team of coaches, because what I want them to also know is that this presentation I'm doing tonight, and each of the pages that you see and each of the templates that you see are basically were built by Beachbody, and then they provided us this keynote presentation, and then as coaches we can go in and modify it and change it. So as you see the picture of myself and Jennifer, and there's myself and Jennifer and Tony Horton outside the hotel in Vegas. So he just walked up to us and pushed me out of the way and was wanting to help me with our luggage. So pretty cool. So all these pictures are basically, they're pictures from Beachbody that are in there. I could change all of them to make them all of our team, or just us, or whatever the case is. So it's important that you know that for those that are coaches of us and those that are not, this is the template that we can use. I didn't build all this from scratch, is my main point. So let me get started with a little bit about us. For those of you who don't know us, I'm currently I'm a one-star diamond coach. Been doing the Beachbody business part-time. Husband to Jennifer, who's a diamond coach as well. We've got Jake and Carly. Actually, I need to update that. I didn't realize that. Jake is now 17 and Carly is 14. Currently a PGA golf professional and general manager at a local golf course here in Southern California. And Jen is a vice president of at a local brokerage insurance firm. I'm P90X certified, with considering getting certified in PIO as well, because I love that program as well. We've become addicted to paying it forward, passionate about helping others achieve what we have. So, and we also love to travel, as you can see there in San Francisco. Took the kids up to San Francisco, and we've also converted our garage to, some of you might be familiar with the transformation room, and that's me doing one of the impossible possible push-ups. So how did I get started? So here's how it started. About almost 5 years ago now, a friend of mine invited me to a little tasting at her house about some kind of shake that she was sharing. So I had known her from the gym and the fitness center that we were both members at, and I got the message from her, and I said, well, you know what, I'm going to go to support her because, one, I wanted to support someone who I knew was, wanting to start a home business, and I was impressed with that. I was really inspired by that someone is brave enough to do that. So I went to go support her at her house. She had that's where I was introduced to Shakeology, and I had a little taste of the chocolate, tasted some of the greenberry, and I look over the table off to the side, and there's a box of P90X DVDs from P90X. And that's when it clicked that it was actually the same company, because I actually knew about P90X. I actually had the DVD packages sitting in my garage gathering dust. So I knew all about that. So I said, oh, okay, so this is the same company. So jumping forward, she gave me 2 samples. I took them home, had them for the next 2 days for breakfast, and really liked it. So then I talked to Jennifer, and I said, I think I'm going to try this and, support her for a month and buy a month's supply of the shake. So now, fast forwarding 3 weeks, I then lost 16 pounds after 3 weeks of replacing breakfast. and I hadn't even been working out. I was playing soccer one night a week, and that was it. That was the extent of my exercise. The P90X was still sitting in the garage. And after that 3 weeks of losing those 16 pounds, I was like, wow, this is powerful. I started seeing the bottom of my bag of Shakeology. I said, you know what? So then I went to Jen. I said, I want to have more of this. So, and I know there's a discount I can get, so I'm going to look into it. So I reached out to my friend who invited me to her house. I bought the month supply of Shakeology from her. I said, okay, now what's this whole coaching thing? And I gotta check out exactly what the deal is before I jump into this. I'm real busy and I don't have any, I barely have any time. I want to make sure I'm not getting into something that I can't handle on my plate. So she basically explained that there's, you can get a coach account, you can get just a discount on the shake, which is exactly what I wanted. She promised that, here's the policies and procedures. You can read through those, which I did. So I sat up to 1 o'clock in the morning one night reading the policies and procedures of becoming a coach to see exactly what I was getting myself into, because Jennifer's the CFO of our family, which I'll share a little more about an award she won for that very thing. And I had to, I was getting my presentation ready, right, for the CFO of our family, of convincing her to let me become a coach, get the discount, and have the shake. So we did that. So she allowed me to do that. And then I was inspired to break out P90X, and that's the picture that you see on the screen, in my before picture, and that was the before picture was really, after losing even the 16 pounds, when I finally said, okay, I'm not going to do P90X now. I took a picture, so there's even 16 pounds off of that before picture, of after doing Shakeology. So. And then, of course, after about 105, 6 days or so, I wasn't dialed in exactly day for day for 90 days. It took me a little bit longer than that, a couple of days off. And that's simply what happened. So that's after that, one round of P90X, which obviously, some of you know that's been my profile picture on Facebook for quite a while, because it inspires me too. It inspires me to keep going. And obviously it caused people to reach out to me. So, and then jumping forward, I started sharing it. I felt so good. I was a walking billboard, basically. And the first person I reached out to was my brother, who I knew could lose some weight. So I called him up and said, Rick, just do it. Here's my link. Get your credit card out. Just order this shake. Just order a shake from me and just drink it down. Replace one meal a day. And then fast forwarding 6 to 7 months later, the uncle of my children lost 65 pounds. And that's when, I was sharing with other people along the way. But as I saw my brother, my uncle, and my kids feeling great and eliminating digestion medication from his daily routine, was really powerful for me. And that's when I was like, you know what, I need to share this with more people. And I did. And I just continued to share it more. And then we had some joining us as coaches, getting the discounts, some of them getting into the business side of it, wanted to create some income from home, which I'll share a little bit later on. And then it continued to grow from there. And again, part-time from home, there's Jen and I, that's a business meeting of ours in our backyard, from home with a glass of wine. I think we were actually on a team call and then doing our own little business meeting between us. So obviously that's very powerful for me that, Jen joined my company and our team, about a year and a half or so after I had started it. It was more only me doing it. When I had her come to one of our events, she was really fired up. She loved the people that we met, and I'll talk about them a little bit, and then jumped fully on board with me. So now I'll jump forward even further. I started, nearly 5 years ago, but it wasn't until May of 2013 that I turned my results in. And there's a lot of mistakes that coaches and customers make, is that they simply, when I had my results, I lost 39 pounds total. And at the time, I didn't think it was a big deal because I saw so many amazing stories happening with Beachbody. I was, I just lost 39 pounds. So it was no big deal until I went to an event where a coach got up on stage and she said, I bet a lot of you never turned your results in. And that's not good. You need to turn those results in because, there's not a large pool of people turning their results in. So I turned them in May. And what I teach all of our coaches and our customers is that you can continue to turn your results in every single month if you don't win a month. So I turned it in May. I didn't win in May, and I turned it in June, and then I turned in my results again for July on July 2nd, and on July 5th, I got the email saying that I was the Beachbody Challenge winner for June of 2013 and won $1,000 because of my transformation story, which at that time, 3 years later after joining as a coach, I had done nearly 2 rounds of P90X, P90X2. I had done 80% of Insanity, and obviously I was drinking Shakeology every single day, and then won that $1,000, which we use. I think if we use a good portion of that entire check to take our kids to Vancouver, Canada on a vacation. Now, obviously, the $1,000 doesn't cover all that, but we use basically all of that for the expenses to go on that trip. So that was pretty powerful for us. Now, I mentioned that I was a Beachbody coach first, but the joke now is in our family is that there's annual events that Beachbody puts on. And there's, as you reach different ranks and achievements, and you do things in your business, based on the number of people that you're able to help with their goals, you get to go on stage and walk the stage with other coaches that are achieving the same thing. But it was July of 2013 at the annual event in Vegas that Jennifer had won the Financial Fitness Award. So that's where, Jennifer, as I mentioned, she's the CFO of our family, and luckily for me that she is, or I'd be toast. But she basically she saw the power of the income that we were bringing in from our Beachbody business, and it was all stemming from helping people and trying to keep people committed to their workouts and their fitness and their health. And she used that income to basically eliminate our credit card debt, which was huge for any family, right? And it was huge for us. So she turned those results into what we did, and she won the Financial Fitness Award. And there she is on stage, getting to walk the stage for the first time out of the two of us of walking the stage. So and then we both got to walk the stage the following year. So we're pretty excited about that. So that's where we come to today. There's it's obviously it was life-changing for me to have the transformation that I had with P90X and Shakeology. It basically made me more powerful than I ever thought I was. And now I just simply share my story and continue to try and reach out to people and see how I can help them. So what I'm going to break into now, that's basically the quick rundown of our story in a short period of time. And now I'm going to kind of rifle through just what Beachbody is all about and where the company started, which as you can see on this next screen, it was 1998 that Carl and John Congdon started Beachbody. And then as you rifle through the different product lines that they had, Power 90 and great abs and thin thighs in 1999. That was the first product launch. I don't even remember that, but Power 90 was the first one with Tony Horton. And then 2003 is when P90X started. And then Chalene Johnson hopped on board, and Debbie Sievers there with Slim and Six. And in 2007 is when the actual Coach Network started with Beachbody. And then fast forwarding, now since the network started in 2007, now you can see what P90X was a huge brand for them. And then 2007 is when they basically rounded up about 41 people to start the Coach Network. There were 41 founding coaches that started. And then 2009 is where Shakeology came on board, and I became a coach literally, I think 9 or 10 months after Shakeology hit the Coach Network. And then you just go through, you see all the programs that are all of ours. And I know some of you, as you're watching this, you'll say, wow, I 21 Day Fix, I recognize that from the infomercial I've seen on TV, and Tai Chang and T25 and Body Beast and all of Les Mills Combat. And then all the new flavors that we've added to our list of flavors of Shakeology. And then at the end, P90 was last year, and Pio just last year as well. And now we've got the new Shaun T program that's coming out. Size, that's a dance program, calling it the end of exercise, where we're going to be dancing our calories off, which is I'll be doing that. I'll be doing a video on that. Okay, so quickly, some boring numbers, right? But But for some, these numbers are basically, I call these, these are clues. These are clues to what's happening with Beachbody. There's a revenue from 2007 when the network first started and the coach network started, and now we're projected to do 475 million just in the Beachbody in the coach network alone. That last about, I think it was 6-7 months ago, is where they actually had $1 billion as a company as a whole hit that $1 billion mark. The number of coaches, now the coach numbers, this isn't an updated slide. Now we've hit the 300,000 mark in coaches, our entire network. What makes Team Beachbody unique is that those 4 pillars right there. It's about fitness, it's about nutrition, it's about the support you get from a coach, and then it's a rewards like the reward I won of winning the $1,000. And they pay $500 a month, $500 a day. Someone's picked their story, and then 5 people are picked, 5 guys and 5 gals a month are picked to be the monthly winner that win $1,000. And then there's a quarterly winner for $5,000, and then there's 5 gals and 5 guys that they announced that are the $25,000 winners in their 5 different categories. And then one of them, one guy, one gal, will win $100,000 at the big summit event in July that we're going to get going to here in July in Nashville. So there's the wall at Beachbody corporate in Santa Monica. It's just an incredible wall that shows all the ingredients that are made up that Shakeology is comprised of. These are our flavors that we offer. Those are the 4 regular flavors on the right. We've got the 2 vegan flavors on the left, and chocolate and tropical strawberry. So many options, right? There's something for basically everybody. So the program that you see on your left there, like Tai Chang, is a program that I had my mom do. My mom is over 70, so and not the strongest of people. So I had her start in the Tai Chang program, and she's had phenomenal success with that. But those are programs. These are all the somewhat of an idea of what we have the tools available, and the push-up stands and yoga mats and all kinds of tools and supplements that we also offer. As you see to the 3-day refresh, one of our new products in the last probably I think 2 years now. In fact, Jennifer is currently on day 1 of that. So we do that probably about every quarter. We'll do that just to kind of get a little 3-day cleanse that we've come to like and enjoy very much over this last couple of years of doing that. So proven results, as you saw my results of what I've had, but it's just nonstop of what every day someone is awarded at $500, and those are the proven results that happen. And the mission statement is what's written down below those pictures, is that we help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And I always, it was about a year or so into becoming a coach, being a coach, and it was when they said, you really focus on that word there. Right? Help people to achieve their goals, and that's been Jennifer and mine's main mission as well. Is that we have our own life, and we continue to keep committed to our own fitness and health. But it's now so much about their goals and your goals. If you're listening to this and you're someone who's looking to do a program, it's all about really focusing on you and you achieving your goals. So next up is what is a coach, right? So the coach that we are now, a coach does not have to be a fitness and nutrition expert. That was one of my first questions to the gal who introduced me to Beachbody. I wasn't a fitness expert or nutrition expert, and you don't have to be. You don't already have to have their fitness and nutrition goals completed, and it certainly doesn't have to be an experienced salesperson. I am proof positive of that I'm probably the worst salesperson there is if I would try to sell something. What a coach should be is someone who shares how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, committed to being proof that the products work. That's Jennifer and myself, where we drink Shakeology every day and we work out 5 to 6 days a week, and then we commit to improving and developing ourselves. That's what a coach is. So there's no, it's obviously become a remarkable journey for us in how we've improved ourselves, not only physically but mentally. Here are some of the benefits of becoming a coach. Is you basically can set your own work hours. So we've been doing this. You can focus on it being part-time or full-time. There's a picture of me in the backyard. Mostly on my Mondays is my Beachbody day. I'm off from my regular job. Mondays is the day I try and primarily focus on my Beachbody business. and I'm in the backyard with my shoes off in the sun and my laptop, probably talking to either one of our coaches on our team, or someone about their fitness. You can build it online, through Facebook and social media, or in person. And then all you do is share your passion, and you attract people. So there's the Coach Summit that I mentioned in July this year, is the summit, big annual event. And then meetings up. When I have meetings, oftentimes I'll meet somebody at Whole Foods. I'll meet them at Starbucks or wherever it might be. Sometimes we'll have some events here at the house, but it's so there's no like set rules to it. You basically set your own rules to it. So it's pretty cool so far. And then there's rewards, right? So there's rewards. There's obviously the commissions that you make. We make 25% commission on anything we sell. Bonuses, you get 15, I believe it's 15% commission on club members. Some people are club members, so you don't make 25% commission on club members, but you still make, I believe it's 10 to 15% commission on them. And then you have team growth bonuses. So as our teams grow, there are bonuses that Beachbody pays out. And then of course there's the trips that I've been able to take Jennifer, Jake, and Carly to Disney a couple of years ago, which was that's pretty powerful to be able to continue to really try and help people. And then the rewards are to get free trips that Beachbody pays for me to take my family and kids to Disney. And then Jennifer and I were able to go on the Caribbean cruise. That's me and Tony Horton just off the boat in Cozumel, where I walked up to him and said, "Hey man, I know the 11 laws of your book. You want to hear them?" So I read off the 11 laws to his book. And then, the people that you meet, I threw in a picture there of all the way to the right there. That's Tracy Morrow. She's one of the founding coaches of Beachbody. And she holds a Super Saturday event 4 times a year. I've gotten to know her and just adore her and the energy that she gives off as a Beachbody coach. And she makes me want to be a better coach every day. So pretty powerful, the people that we meet along the way. So what to expect from our team. So now I'm jumping to we are part of the Ultimate Fitness team. So what does that mean? That means we are a really fortunate group to be part of this. This is from Pete and Sue Pena out of Vegas, who started the Ultimate Fitness team. We're basically a team of Beachbody coaches, and this is some of the things that is included. And there's the benefit of being a Ultimate Fitness team coach. We have the new coach training on our UFT site. Again, this is all free. This is nothing extra that we pay for. This comes with being a coach and a coach on the Ultimate Fitness team. We've got weekly Google Hangouts on Thursdays at 5:30. We've got the Saturday morning business or opportunity or training that's broadcast live on the UFT TV station. We have local team meetups that we do. We've got team building events that we'll often go to. Some of them are local to right where you live or where we live or in Vegas. And then we have leadership training that we also offer to the coaches that really want to dive in and do this. And then the marketing tools that we have an incredible platform that we use. We call it M.Dot. A lot of it's called MDC Dot. Is a program where we're able to put our customers into one database, and then we have pages that we're able to use in that to expand our reach to people who are looking for what we have in terms of our products and building a home business from home. What to expect from our team? So the picture is on a cruise on a big staircase. Expect to be in big team pictures at all the events. Accountability with a glass of wine, right? So this isn't a suit and tie. There's no clock to punch in. You can expect that if you're going to come and meet with Jennifer and I, that we'll probably have a glass of wine with you. I often tell our new coaches that this is a business for yourself, but you're never by yourself. So you're always connected to us. You're connected to the team, and there's always someone there to answer a question for you if for some reason Jennifer and I are not available. We've got a private closed group Facebook team page, and then there's a recognition that goes on as our coaches and our teams advance to different levels. Like the first level that a new coach would get to would be an Emerald coach. So there's oftentimes recognition that we do every week. There's always rank advancement that take place every Wednesday night at midnight. So come Thursday morning, everyone is seeing who has ranked, advanced their business to another level, or how many people they have helped out along the way. So now to close it out, I'm going to keep it, only got about 5 more minutes. I'll keep it pretty tight. So here's the options. So, as I told you before, I was a customer first. I just wanted to try out the shake. Now, of course, we have challenge groups. So like this gentleman here. And again, these are templates that like I don't know him and I don't know her, but I'm able to use these templates for my presentation, which is pretty cool. I'd have to try and figure this out. So this gentleman is just ready to be in one of our challenge groups and get into one of our programs. Or the gal on the left there, she's ready to join our team and help others achieve their goals and health and fitness. So I think I've got an error in there, so I'll have to fix that on the fly here. So those are options. And then to join as a coach, what's really cool is what Beachbody did is that the challenge pack is where comes with a fitness program of your choice. And it comes with a month supply of Shakeology. And what's cool in the red writing there, the coach in the red font, the coach enrollment fee is waived. So typically it's $39.95 to just join as a coach. But when you buy a challenge pack, Beachbody waives that fee. So you can buy a challenge pack, kind of get a feel for the program, get Shakeology down for breakfast, for the first 30 days, to really kind of get an idea of what it's like. And then well over 80 to 85% of people will love to get their Shakeology the next month. So then they're going to get the discount on the Shakeology because they started out as a coach with a challenge pack. And then in month 2, when a new coach starts, in month 2, there's the ongoing business service fee. So each of us pay $15.95 a month to cover all of our media promotion, our brand awareness, which is what, they spend over $100 million on brand awareness on the TV that you're probably familiar with, and with the infomercials. You've got your personal websites, your online stores, basically, which some of you have been to mine. You put your picture and your phone number on there. Our coach online office, which is our back office, where we see where our new customers are and our things that they've ordered and their information. Product warehousing is, again, like I mentioned a minute ago, you don't have to fill your garage with inventory. There's no inventory that you have to buy in order to keep. You only buy your own products for yourself. Like your own Shakeology would keep you as an active coach. And then there's customer service that they take care of, the technical support, marketing, like I mentioned on the infomercials, communications to your customers that build up in your back office. There's a whole template of emails that you can send to them, training that we have in our back office, and a Success on Demand was something started about 2.5 years ago, which is Success Magazine and Darren Hardy, an unbelievable back office of success tools, whether they be videos or written materials that you can look at. That just, again, that's our personal development that we try and encourage everyone to do to grow. Now, just as a customer, that's full retail price. So you would pick the challenge pack, you get your fitness program, you get your month supply of Shakeology, you get a trial month of Beachbody Club subscription, which includes Beachbody On Demand, which is brand new, which isn't even in that first screen that I showed you of all the products lines. So Beachbody On Demand is where you can stream everything to your computer, to your iPad, your phone, to do a workout program at a gym. And again, it has Shakeology on Home Direct and the fitness program. And then that's it. So then, and then it would be a customer price going forward for Shakeology. There isn't he decided to become just a customer only, which some people do. And then typically about it's 80 to 85. Well, then, and what I should mention also here is that so this gentleman here, let's say he buys a challenge pack, and then 2 months down the road or 3 months down the road, he decides he wants to be a coach. Well, they grandfather you in. So if you buy a challenge pack first as a customer, and then you fall in love with the products and our mission statement and our message, and you want to get Shakeology at a discount, your coach that brought you in onto our team can then take you through the process to sign up and get a coach account, and they waive that $39.95 fee. So here's what's going to happen in the next 24 hours. The person who invited you, that maybe had you watch this, I'm obviously going to be recording this. I'm going to be able to share this with the world. But what the questions that I'm going to ask to someone that may have watched it that I've invited here They're going to ask, what did you like most about the presentation? Obviously, I'm going pretty fast to keep it pretty tight to our time. But does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals, whether it be financial, like Jennifer wiping out our credit card debt, or is it strictly fitness, and your nutrition? Which option appeals to you? Is it becoming a coach and just having a discount account like I did at first, or becoming a customer and giving a try to one of our programs? So these are what I want you to think about. What can becoming a coach do for me, right? What would that do for you? One, you get a discount like I mentioned, but it also gives you a link to a site. So if you fall in love with Shakeology, you're then going to have a link where you can send somebody else. And one of my first goals was, if I had 3 people giving Shakeology a try, I made enough commission to pay for my own Shakeology. So that was one of my first goals, was to see if I can reach out to enough people that would try Shakeology and give it a try. And then think about, who can I help? Is there that one friend that you have? Mine, it was my brother. I really felt like I can help my brother with what I had. And then, what are your goals and dreams? I want you to think about that after you watch this, and you've kind of got an idea of where we came from and what Beachbody is all about. What are your goals and dreams? Are your goals to lose some weight and get fit? Maybe make a couple $100 a month with the opportunity that we have here. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but whatever it is, I want you to think about what those goals and dreams are, because we've got big goals and dreams now, and Beachbody is allowing us to dream bigger and go after those goals. So we want you to think about that. I want you to think about any questions that you might have, and I want you to please reach out to myself or Jennifer or the person who invited you to watch this. For all of our coaches that are watching, know that this can be shared forever. I'm going to redo this as I go and do more recordings of this. I might be changing pictures or frames to see how the timing of it was. I know right now I'm just over 30 minutes on this, and that's exactly what I want to do, is kind of keep it right to 30 minutes. So I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Again, this is what we do. So we help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. So contact myself, Jennifer, or the coach in our team who shared this with you, and give us some feedback. That's important for us. Whether let's say you're not interested in any of it, but you have a good idea as to how I could have done this better, I am open to any feedback you're willing to provide to me. So with that, I will take us off of stop sharing. I'll come back live to you from my upstairs office. Live the life you've imagined. There's the sign. Our back wall right there. So I've got a bunch of signs up here in my wall up here that shows what the energy that I get from those. But again, I want to thank you for joining me and watching our little business presentation. I don't like calling it a business presentation, but that's our story, right? It's our story of how Jennifer and I got started with Beachbody. It's important that I share that message with you, because there might be that one person. If you're not interested, there might be that one person that you know that this might be perfect for, in the sense of working from home and being brave enough to start something like this from home, or someone that could really use our help with their fitness and their nutrition. So again, appreciate you watching. This is obviously recorded, so I'm going to be sharing this and hopefully to get your feedback. So again, this is my first go, so I appreciate you taking the time and spending it with me and letting me share our story. All right. Peace. Have a good night.